defenses are pretty easy to come by, and from what I learned from last time, is you should start building up defenses pretty quickly, just because of the whole. If something gets destroyed that you're relying on, like if your farms get destroyed and you don't have enough resources to get back at that, then yeah, you're going to struggle there. Right, so we've got miners now, so we should be getting stone pretty soon. And these paths haven't actually been fixed yet the whole way. I don't know what everyone's doing. So we've got, you see down here in the bottom left, there are 12 villagers, but we have 20 beds. Happiness is at 77, and if you click show, you can see here all of the houses are green, which means they're happy. Normally when you have a big area, there'd be like an area over here where there'd be houses, and they might not have access to main roads or something, so they might be orange or red. And if it's red, that means they are pretty pissed off, and yeah, you don't want them to be pissed off, because then all sorts of stuff starts to happen. Right, so we just got 2 stone from that. What we can do actually is, if we start building here, we can put another quarry down. There we go. And eventually we can go around the other side of this rock and do that. And because you can have 2 quarries on each rock, so that's not too bad. You know what, I'll do that as well. Put a road there, and then in industry, go quarry there. So we've got 3 quarries now, and then we can set up the granary here, hopefully. We have access to an iron mine now. This is an iron deposit here, and you use them to create weapons for soldiers. I did get a little bit confused and frustrated by the barrack system. So basically you need to train heroes and, well, like generals, I can't remember what they're called, and basically them generals have to recruit people from the barracks, and that kind of got annoying just because of the fact you need to lead them to the barracks, but sometimes they wouldn't go all the way there, so they wouldn't recruit anyone, and it would say that there was no one there. So that was kind of annoying, but it happens. So in food, we can make a small granary. Okay, we need to get rid of these trees first. So once them trees are gone, we can put the small granary there. And eventually we can put down a large granary, so... See? I'm doing a good job. The game's telling me so. We got some wood over here. I don't know why they haven't brought it back over to this place, but that doesn't matter. We can actually put... where are they? Might be in industry. Yes, stockpiles. So you can create a stockpile, which is just basically this, and that will store food. So we could probably put that here, near the... Actually, no. It's too close to the castle. You can get add-ons to the castle, basically. So a treasury room, which will allow you to tax people. Yeah. So we don't want to do that right now. We don't need it. We've got space at the moment. Right. So once the tree is down, we actually need more people to join. Oh, okay. My lord, 4 people visited and only 3 found a satisfactory home. That's fine. 3 new guys is good enough for me. But with 3 mines, like how many people are working here? 3 or 4. So we do need more people, really. It would be nice if these rocks would move, just because we need more houses. But I'll get rid of these trees here, and we can start building houses along here. And maybe put a stockpile here, because it looks like they're stocking everything there. I have a lot of things backed up here. I really need more people to join. What are these guys doing? I think they might be farmers. This guy always tells me to tax people, and it's just like, no, I want to be a good king. I'm not going to tax them straight away. I think we're okay with the stone at the moment. So if we close this quickly, and we close that one as well, and just get to chopping the trees down, just because we need to get some buildings down. So if we get the under that was it was under food. If we get the small granary here, I want to rotate it so it's actually. Right, there we go. Oh, see, there's a dragon coming, and we don't have any defenses, which is kind of annoying that it sends a dragon in straight away. I hope it doesn't destroy anything, because the first time I saw one last time, it didn't do anything. So hopefully it just kind of flies around and doesn't do anything. But after this, I'm going to be sure to start getting some towers up and putting some archers on top, just because they're goddamn annoying. But I won't start a barracks or anything anytime soon, just because it's kind of annoying the way that they've done it. Hopefully they'll change that a bit. But other than that, the game is great. So, right, so we've got 200 plus food storage now, and we've got a guy working there. So I'm going to start building more houses here. Actually, we can build a cottage. Let's build one there. Just because it's easier to store things there. Let me get a hovel, put that there, and then I'm going to put a stockpile there. A small one. There we go. Just right next to the house. So it's just close to there, because it looks like they're bringing everything there. So if we open the mines back up once all of this stuff's built, it should be pretty easy to get by then. I'm just thinking where I should put a tower. I might put a tower here, right in the middle, and then have this area as maybe another house, or a library or something, because that's something. Oh, I need money to create a library. Actually, no, let's put a well there. Yeah, we need a well. That basically, because fires can break out like as they happen, and this is basically a water source, so they can come here and basically put out the fires a lot quicker. I know we're by the sea, but that means if there's a fire over here, they have to run all the way over here, whereas they can just go to the well there. So that's fine. I am going to start putting up a fairly large tower here. How much does it cost to make a stone? 15. I'm going to... Once this is built, I'm going to open up the mines, so there is that. We have space for another 17 peasants, I think they call them. Yeah. This is looking pretty good so far. It's a lot more organized than my last city. Everything was... the whole thing with my last city was I had a lake like this, and there was an island in the middle of the lake. And what I did was I put the castle in the middle, but then there was no room around it to build anything. So I then had to build huge bridges to the mainland, so then I could then start to like build towns, and the resources took ages to get back to the keep and go back and forth. So having everything this close, it is pretty useful. We're probably gonna want to get a forester set up, but I don't know where I want to get that set up right now. Probably here. Well, actually no. I'm probably gonna build it around here. So if I get some more roads and I just build like this, I can put a forester here just so it's out the way, kind of. And of course I can't build it because I need more. Yeah, great. Right, let's start chopping down trees. And the other problem with foresters is you can't put them too close to each other. So that's why you get more stone, because I've got 3 in this space. With a forester, you can put one here, and you could probably put one over here, but you can't put them like right next to each other. So I guess that's a problem, but it's not too bad. How's everything going with the advisors? Yeah, I don't have a treasure room, so I can't do taxes. We've almost got enough wood. We need 2 more to build the, what is it? Forester. Waiting for that now. Come on, chop the wood faster. There we go. So I'll put that there, and then we can get, I think you can have up to 3 people working in there. So that's not too bad. Having 3 people cutting down trees is pretty good, but we're going to need to start making new ones. Because one is, it's definitely not enough. Like, later on in the game, you need so much wood, it's crazy. Gonna have to open the mines up again soon because we're running out of stone. So once this is built, I'm gonna open up one of the mines probably. Actually, I'll open one now. Let's get that open. And the workers just go straight back, which is awesome. Who is building this? Ah. Oh, okay. Are you serious? Right. I just got rid of that message, but this was just built and a fire started. How does that even make sense? Come on, please put the fire out, because I just spent some wood on that and I don't want it to go to waste. We got like 3 people chucking water on it, so hopefully they can sort it out. Look at this guy, he's just carry on working. He's just like, oh, fuck it, my house is on fire, I don't care. I think they put it out? Yes, they did. Thank God for that. But that does remind me we're going to need a well here. Probably this area. Because they weren't too close to the water. What did I say I was going to do? I can't remember, but I want to build up this. Again, I want to get this pretty high, because you need to put archer towers or archers on towers or walls. So basically, the idea of it is the higher the tower, the more range that the archers have. So yeah, it's kind of, you need to use a lot of stone to build a tall tower, and then put your archers on top so they can shoot for, I don't know how far, maybe the whole of this, hopefully. Yeah, look, we've got some wood coming in. Wait, what's that? Click a tile with trees to chop them down, or build a forest. Oh yeah, we know that. Oh, so it does actually tell you, like, food reports, and it tells you who you've paid, so you can pay soldiers and hospitals and librarians. So that's pretty nice. If you didn't know what all of these were, this is what they were. So this is for tools. These are armaments for the blacksmith, so he can build them for what are they? The soldiers and stuff. And the tools are for foresters, quarries, and mines. So I guess if we start to make tools, they will dig faster, or mine faster, or chop down trees faster. So maybe that's something we should look into. I think 1 archer will be enough, but I just want the tower to be quite tall. Looks like we've got a decent amount of food, but we're going to need more, so... so that's not fertile. Damn. That's fine. Or is it? Yeah, we haven't chosen a very fertile area. That's fine, we'll just put one there, there, and there. And then eventually we'll build up that way, or whatever, or around here. So that tower's been built, so that's... Oh, we don't have enough yet. 3 more stone, and then we can build that. What the fuck is this guy doing? Look, he's like picked up a whole rock here. Right, so over here, we've got the new farms up. Holy shit, that was close. That was very close. This... Damn. This farm was flooded, unfortunately. I guess that's obviously due to the rain. We are under heavy fire from these lightnings. Very, very, very dangerous out here today. There's a bit of flooding going on as well. Right, what can we start doing? We need to open this back up, actually. Forgot about that. So we can start getting some more wood. Let's put another layer on top of that. Oh no, I can't. I completely forgot about that. You need to have extra walls near it. Damn.